It's me again. So, like what I was saying before, when you feel like you're not important in things, it's it's hard because it makes you feel like a piece of junk all the time. So, I sit and look and ask myself and God, like what am I good at? And sometimes, if you say, "Oh, I'm good at taking care of my son," or "I'm good at cleaning my house," or whatever. I mean, it's not good enough. You feel like it's not good enough. I've always felt like I wasn't good enough. Um, Maybe you'll be good enough for a little while when you're helping someone out or something. Like, for instance, when I helped my dad and my brother move, I felt important, but I felt like I was doing something good. But, things just don't last. They don't last. It's happiness don't last, and money don't last, and good times don't last. And, excuse me, they'll say, well, think of a good time and remember the good times. But the thing is like, to me, if they're not lasting and they're not continuously being good, it's hard to think of the good things. It's like I haven't done a lot of good things. I don't think, and there's not many that I can really reflect on. So, I mean, I think I did good, but I mean, and that's another thing too. We look to others to make us happy, or we look to others to feel good about ourselves. And we can't do that because, you know, you're good no matter what. You don't have to have what they have or do what they do. Some people too will make you feel bad and they'll throw it in your face and to me, a lot of times it's like bragging, you know. I know that people like to share the good things that happen to them, but I, maybe I just don't understand because I've never really had good things happen to me. Now, when I say that, I mean, maybe I have, but I mean, I haven't had a lot of good things happen to me to where I can just reflect on them and sit and tell them to people. Like, what am I going to tell them? Like, oh, my son finally took a shower for the first time on his own at the age of 20. I mean, it's not really. See my point? Let's see, what else? Um, I finally didn't get pissed off this week when I called the doctor for my son, and they were actually nice on the phone. I mean, it sounds so stupid, don't it? Um, I sang this song the other day, and it really sounded good. I mean, doesn't that sound stupid? It don't sound good enough, does it? What else? Let me see. I I had this hypermania episode the other day, and I cleaned a lot of stuff in my house. I mean, it don't sound good, does it? All right, how about this? Oh God, I got a new car. You got to see it. Okay, that sounds good, right? Let's see. Oh wow, I got this really awesome outfit the other day, and I got these brand new earrings and stuff. Okay, that sounds good, don't it? All right. Okay, I don't have those kind of good things happen to me, so I don't have anything to talk about. I don't have anything good, so I can't really share the good. I'm more like one, if somebody has a problem, you know, call me up and talk to me, and we'll talk about it and, you know, see what I mean? I'm not used to having anything good happen to me, so people tell me, oh, look at the good and look at the positive and blah, blah, blah. Okay, here's my positives, Okay, watch. Take a drink. Oh, my check came on time. Because out of 4 paychecks that I got, only 1 showed up on time. So I should be happy, right? Yes, my check came today on time. I mean, isn't that crazy? Like, I'll sit here and I'll try to think of the good things. So, the only thing I can think of is I'm alive. I got my son, my boyfriend. I got a house to live in. And maybe they'll say, oh, well, that's good enough. Excuse me. Well, it's not good enough compared to the world because nobody's interested in what you got to say, They don't care. They're just living their own life, having a good time, and, see me so happy and alive. And like even when they say, oh, we went out to eat at the so-and-so. When the last time I've been to a restaurant out to eat was? Excuse me. And that's why, because I don't work or, I don't have a good paying job or something to where, I could go do that. I mean, it's just, I don't have anything good to say. So my videos are going to be, mostly about life and how hard it is and how I can relate. And if you have a problem, just write to me or text me. Sometimes hard to get to me because I have a crazy sleep schedule. It's this week, so far, there's something good to happen to me. I've been up during the day for 3 days straight. Ooh, yippee. I'm on this night schedule still, from the job I had of working midnights forever for 10 years. And I have a shift disorder. I know it. I've never been diagnosed or anything, but I have insomnia. I have shift disorder. I have depression. I have anxiety. All kinds of stuff. I get this I'm hyper all the time. I think it's like lack of excitement. Like a lot of people who have hyperactivity disorder, I think they just need things to stimulate their mind. I think they just need to keep going all the time. So they, I don't know how to say it. It's not like you're bored. It's just you have to keep your mind busy all the time. Busy. Duh. But you have to keep it busy all the time because if you don't, you'll fall into whatever. You'll just not feel normal. Like me, I'm like hyper. I need to be busy. I need to be doing something. Like right now, I kind of want to sing a song. I kind of want to do this. I kind of want to do that. And so there's so many things you want to do, and you don't know what to do. It's like, I want to make a video. I want to start making videos again. And then I'm like, here's all the wishes on the side. It's like my brain just can't focus on one thing. It's like all over the place because there's so many interesting things in the world. I mean, like the politics stuff going on. I mean, I know many people hate it, but it's interesting. And, just their war about this. Is it global warming? Well, no, they're worried about the climate. That's really confusing too. But anyway, I mean, it's all interesting though, and you want to learn about it. So there's like 50 million things that I want to learn about all at one time. That's kind of like how ADHD is. ADHD, hear how I said it? Or ADD or ADHD. ADHD. Whoa, reminds me of that Cortez girl. But anyway, I'm just kind of rambling and wanted to talk to you guys and share some feelings that I got and everything. And if you don't feel good about yourself, if you don't feel important, if you don't feel, in the crowd or what, don't sit and believe your thoughts that you aren't. I mean, and you don't need to be, because that's not what makes you a true person, is what you have and your educational. I'm sorry if people get offended I'm not putting down your education and all this stuff, but I mean, it doesn't make you who you are. I mean, you know, it's crazy. I would have loved to go to college if I would have had the money or what, and I mean, look at all these student loans they got out now and they can't even pay for them. I mean, maybe I should have went and just racked up some loans. I don't know. Maybe I should have. I don't know. Well, thanks for watching. I'm crazy. I know it. And comment below. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you're feeling. Thank you very much. Bye.